for a common man, it's very difficult to avail service from government. He does not know where to go, what the requirements are. So the Time-Bound Delivery of Services Act was introduced in 2011 in Delhi. The benefits of this were that time frame was given for every service. Around 361 services are now under the ambit of this act. But practically what is happening, the person, the common man, he still faces difficulties. He does not know the languages which are understood by the government servant or used by the government servant. He simply asks XYZ documents, and when he goes there, khidki pe, nobody is accepting his application. This is his basic problem. So the question is, where does this act help? What can be the solution? Secondly, even if his service is accepted, even if his application is accepted, and he is given a receipt, this is your unique ID, you can check it on website. This poor fellow, he does not have any computer, he has never visited a cyber cafe, he cannot go and check these things. So let us talk from the perspective of a common man, not from the educated people sitting in this hall. So next point, 21 days let us say is the time limit. The government officer who sees today's 20th day and he has to dispose it in time, what will he do? Guess. He will simply tear off some papers and say, application disposed, incomplete, therefore disposed in time. 20 days mein dispose ho gaya. So this is a mockery of the act. It is happening in all states wherever this has been introduced. The secretary, the head of the department cannot check all these facts. Delhi has implemented a ESLA monitoring system whereby each and every case is monitored on central server. To that extent, we are able to point out things, point out where each file is pending. And now we are in the process of adding 142 more services. So let us hope that Delhi should be one of the pioneering states as far as delivering services is concerned. But before this, we must also discuss what is the experience in other states. It's very easy to say, use digital signature. Now, what is the experience of digital signature in other states? I visited some states and found with the dalals, not with the government offices. I prefer to meet them. I asked him, एक certificate बनना है, आज शाम तक चाहिए, बन जाएगा. I am not naming the state where I went. Nothing to blame, just to improve ourselves. So we must learn from others' mistakes. This is about 6 months back I went. The state has issued many thousands of certificates digitally signed. And what the dalal said, you give me the application today, electronically upload it, I will give you by today evening. Now, how is this possible? He said, don't ask me how is it possible, give me 5,000 rupees. Tatkal. But how will you do it? It's a process. I will file the application, then it will go to the Naib Tehsildar, then maybe the SDM. Each one will say, let us do it in 1 day or 2 days or 3 days. So let us expect even the Tatkal service would be delivered in 10 days or 5 days or whatever. He said, no, I have the digital signature dongles of all the competent authorities. All flop. E-governance, नाम बड़ा अच्छा लगता है ना, ऐड आती है, मेरे स्टेट को अवार्ड मिला, है ना, हर स्टेट को अवार्ड मिला किसी चीज में, लेफ्ट में, राइट में. प्रैक्टिकली क्या हो रहा है, डिजिटल सिग्नेचर आपका डोंगल है, दे दो उसको दलाल को, पासवर्ड जो है वो भी दे दो उसको, वही आपका सर्टिफिकेट बनाएगा. कम से कम मैनुअल सिस्टम में ये तो नहीं था. So then we discussed how to tackle such situations. Simple solution was given by our NIC team. They said कि we will restrict the Tehsildar or the signing authority to sign, digitally sign from only one particular computer whose IP address will be mapped. Which means घर में काम करना भूल जाओ. Now dalal cannot come to every seat and in the office. वो तो बाहर करता है ना अपना business. He cannot come to every seat office में आके. Now this is a practical solution but not necessarily successful in all cases. किसी स्टेट में तो पता चलेगा दलाल तो हर सीट पे जाता है वहाँ पे भी. So what do we do? Then I started looking at the IT Act. Section 3 says electronic signatures. उसका शेड्यूल है पीछे एक शेड्यूल में आप देखेंगे ओनली वन ऑप्शन इज देयर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सिग्नेचर में, ओनली डिजिटल सिग्नेचर. So no answer in the act. So administratively now we are thinking to solve this problem by adding another criteria कि बायोमेट्रिक सिग्नेचर लगेगा साइनिंग अथॉरिटी का. अभी अगर हेरा फेरी हो गई फिर तो वी कांट हेल्प.